with just a scoop of Naughty Boy Pump and a scoop of pre-workout. Then we're going to get straight into it. Today is back and biceps. Oh. So we're going to see how today goes. The watch is dead, so there's actually not even a point wearing that. No steps in today's workout. Normally I do this exercise underhand, but today I'm going overhand. I'm trying to hit kind of my mid back a little bit more. So like when we're training back, you want to think about, especially if you're trying to, hit your upper back that little bit more, you want to think about keeping your elbows kind of a little bit higher when you're training lats. You want to drive that elbow to your pocket. But today we're trying to drive up, so up. Just fire away, bro, yeah? Fire away. So we're still warming up. 60 actually felt good. So elbows flared out just that little bit. It's like my hamstrings are, my lower back is fried. Like just from this week's training and cardio, and like the amount of classes that I've been teaching in the gym. We're kind of getting to obviously to the end of the week, and it's just getting tough, but we want it to be tough. That means we're doing everything right. Weight is after coming down a little bit this morning, so we're down a kilo from yesterday, which is good. Because there was a while there I was getting worried that it was just kind of plateauing. So I think I got 9 on the last one, so we'll go for a kind of 10 range and then see where that leaves us, and we'll go from there. second exercise, this will kind of, I suppose, push this a little bit more. I'm trying to put my lats a little bit more in this. So what you want to think about pulling your elbow towards your hip. You should feel your lats shortening. Again, what you'll notice in some of my warm-up sets, I'm not doing any more than I need to do. The goal of a warm-up set is to expose yourself to some of the weight you're going to be lifting in your working set, and also get there as efficiently as possible, so you don't want to burn too much energy. So, same again, just what we need. You want to So 2 sets, 2 warm-up sets on each arm. All I'm looking at getting is exposed, like I said, to like the weight that I want to be lifting. So sometimes what I'll even do before I go into like my first full working set, I might just hit 1 just to kind of feel what the weight is going to feel like. So that'll dictate like, okay, you know, we're going for maybe 12 on that. Ten. We'll take it. So I hope the quality of the audio is better this time around. There's speakers in the center of the gym, so I'm trying to avoid being underneath them. Probably will still hear it though. There is always going to be a little bit of fatigue that is carried over from your right to your left, even if you are doing unilateral stuff. So resting about 90 seconds is going to be ideal here. Especially on your top set, you want to make sure to give yourself a bit of time. I'm probably smart to start with your bad side. So this is my bad side, I didn't start with it. Because so Ten. We're gonna try just as many as we can. Failure. 2 working sets is all we really need, you know, if we're taking things. It's a fast thing. Oh my God, what's wrong? I kind of rushed that set a little bit. I'm not happy with that. And my legs were all over the place and I kind of rushed my reps. They weren't identical. But I'll watch it back, and that's what's great about recording your workout. Is obviously when I edit this, I get to watch it back and I can see, like in jiu-jitsu, we're told to record our matches, so that we can watch them back and we can kind of see how we performed and see the mistakes that we made. That's one of the positives of recording your sets in the gym, so you can actually see what you're doing. What'd you say, lad? Oh no, it makes it more realistic, lad, you know what I mean? That's what it's about. I know, yeah. Probably I just hear Robbie, yeah. So when you think about training, if you actually break it down to its simplest format, it's actually just moving mass at an angle. So every single machine just creates a new angle for you to move. So that's what's good about them. But if you understand that principle, you'd be able to mimic this without this machine. So this for me is mimicking a single arm bent over dumbbell row. So this is my bench that I normally would lean on. Just getting in nice and close. Chest support a little bit. Don't know why I gripped the top one. This is why we warm up. Yeah, so we warm up to iron out any of those little so your warm-up sets are the sets where if something doesn't feel right, you can adjust it, you can play around with the exercise. One massive thing that's helped me with training is jiu-jitsu, because there's a section of jiu-jitsu where we just flow, where it's like your time to just try things out. And sometimes you want to do that on the gym. You want to, does this angle feel better than the machine itself? Not everybody is the same, and not every angle is going to suit everybody. So, don't be afraid to, in your warm-up sets, try some new things. Try a different angle. And there's a moment. It's when you're working, is when you don't want to try things. So. Oh. I lost count there. Like I see it already. Like I'm in the way of you. If you want to think about it like that in the gym, just ask me to move my stuff. Like, I'll happily move it to a different location, but in the gym I'll have a little look around, I'll see what people are training. Most people are training chest, back seems to be quite free because I'm training back, so I've kind of hogged the back area for my camera placement. But if you want to use the machine, if you don't want to be in a shot and you feel like you're in a shot as well, just ask me, can I not record while you're training? I'll move on. It's really not, there's no perfect way to do this. So this is where my rookie charging skills didn't live up to par. So what I was saying was that when it comes to recording content in the gym and documenting this prep, just communication is probably going to be one of the most important things if you train in the gym, or if you don't want to be in a shot, or my camera is in the way. So it was just kind of explaining, just don't be afraid to say, hey Ryan, can you move your fucking shit out of the way? Like, I actually am in your way. You pay membership, you are here, so you're not getting in my way, I'm getting in your way. And if you don't mind being in a shot, that's it. You can just walk by and just, stay in the background. But if you need me to move because you're in my shot, or you feel like you're in the background, just let me know and I'll make sure to always facilitate. And that's kind of what I was saying. But yeah, so I'm going to continue on the rest of this video with a voiceover. So I will try to do my best because I'm not actually in the same mindset as I was when I was training. So I will try to kind of give some context into kind of my thought process as I'm training. Obviously it's not ideal having to train and kind of watch reception all the time, but we didn't have time to sit and we just had to get in and get this workout in because I had a few things on today. And it's funny, I'm so busy at the moment in terms of work and training and recording and all that kind of stuff. And I'm just finding that the more that I do, the more efficient that I actually become. It's like the more that's on my schedule, the better I'm working. So I went into Biceps. This here is about, one of my new favorite exercises. I'm not quite, not super happy with how I'm setting it up at the moment. So I want to make sure that I'm in the future just getting the correct setup. I'm still playing around with a few different positions. I do actually just like strict barbell bicep curls, but I don't know why I didn't go for them. I've been using this single arm cable curl. And you'll always see me, I'll warm up with I'll do 2 or 3 reps. I'll expose myself to a little bit of weight, let the muscle feel the weight that it wants to lift gradually. And then I'll go, whether it's a drop set or a full working set or whatever it is, I'll bring myself up to that top weight and then I will, train from there. But yeah, so like I said, this prep is all about trying to, bring the absolute best from every aspect. And I was actually out on a walk, was it last night? And this is now Saturday or Sunday morning, and this workout is from Saturday morning, so we're 24 hours have passed. And in my head I was like, if you're going to go all in on one thing, whether that be training and, getting yourself in shape and, pushing yourself and trying to set a goal, doesn't it make sense that if you're going to suffer a little bit or a lot with that goal or the achievement of that goal, doesn't it make sense to suffer in most aspects of your life and put yourself in the best possible position 6 weeks from now, 12 weeks from now, and just suffer that little bit more? Because it's not like, we suffer in terms of nutrition and training, and we have to go to bed that little bit earlier. So everything kind of is already in play for us to be able to push hard, whether it's at a job or investing in ourselves, working on that side hustle that you've always wanted to work on, or setting up that Instagram page, whether it's a concert page, a memorabilia page, or Star Wars page, or whatever it is, anything that you want to work on. The best piece of advice I can give to somebody is, if you would do it for free, that's what you should do.
You know, if you would not get paid to do that type of work, I would literally do it for free. If you would do that for free, so whether it's organizing, whether it's, you know, cleaning, whether it's whatever it is for you, training in the gym, if you would do it for free, that's probably something that you should be working on. And yeah, you'll see me take these sets to kind of complete failure. I'll try drop set, and you know, there's nothing left in the tank. And so even when I'm recording this voiceover, what you'll actually notice is I'm at reception covering it, because I'm just trying to multitask about 4 different things here at once. So you're literally getting as raw can be with these videos. I am just trying to stay consistent. Had a conversation with someone in the gym last night, and it was just like, we just need to get videos out and just keep that momentum, and just keep doing it, because they will improve and they will get better. And it doesn't matter what it takes. Sometimes we can overcomplicate the process. We can overcomplicate how hard something is, when really it's simple. Really it is sometimes as simple as just taking out your phone, shouting into it, giving a voiceover, while also doing reception work or doing content work or whatever it is. Trying to just break it down to its simplest format. Okay, you know, I could set the perfect time. I could set aside an hour later on tonight, and I could do that, but that will, you know, it will put another hurdle in front of the upload of this video. So I am trying to make no excuses, and I am trying to work my absolute socks off in every aspect of it. So yeah, that is a huge part, and that's why this kind of voiceover had stopped and started, because I also we're running the supplement shop, and you know, sales come in through here, and it is just a constant flow of work. So this prep is going to be challenging, but I believe in myself, and I think that's the number one thing we should all do, is we should believe in ourselves. We should just believe that if we try our absolute best, nothing can get in our way. And I want to take that mentality, and I want to bring it into this prep, and a big thing I'm thinking about is, why not? Like, why not do that extra rep? Why not do that video? Why not? Like, what is it that is stopping you from doing the thing you want to do? Is it, you know, fear? Most people, it is fear. I've been there before, but my answer now is, why not? Like, why not take out a camera? Why not take out, you know, why? Just why? Why not? Give me one good reason as to why you can't do it. And then that's a good enough excuse. But 9 times out of 10, when we ask that question, the answer is never good enough. The answer is always, I'm afraid, I don't want to be judged, this, I don't want to fail. There's a great quote that keeps popping up on my Instagram, and I think, obviously, you know, the way artificial intelligence now, it picks up your words and it talks to you and it tells you, it gives you content that you should see based on what you're saying. But it keeps coming up, and it's like, if you knew that you couldn't fail, how big would you dream? And I think it's so true. It's like the only thing that holds us back, the only thing that stops me from saying, oh, I wish I could compete in bodybuilding and be on the Olympia stage, you know, because the Olympia was this weekend, is the fact that the fear of failing, and the fear of putting my goals out there for everybody to see, and the fear of them judging me for failure. The one thing you will always have, and this is what Black Rose Gym stands for, this is what Black Rose stands for, is like, we aren't afraid to try. We do not be afraid. If anything, we run towards fear, not because, you know, just for the sake of doing it. It's got to be meaningful to you, but you will always gain the respect of me, the respect of everybody, for trying and failing more than you will for trying and winning. You know, some people try and they win, and that's great, and you will get respect. But it's the person who tries, fails, tries again, fails, tries again, fails, tries again, and then gets a win. That respect to that person. And that's what it's about. It's about not quitting. It's about not giving up. And that's what, you know, I've been working, and this is hard for me to say, but I've been working on trying to compete in bodybuilding from as early as 2015. And every single year up and from that point, I've failed at that due to excuses that I've put in my own path. whether I'm too busy or whatever it is. It actually doesn't matter anymore. I'm decided this year, no excuses. We're getting out in front of it. We're just going to do whatever it takes. I'm not going to let one thing fall. Why can't I have, you know, a successful business? Why can't I work X amount of hours? Why can't I train, eat my food? I just have to stop making the excuses and start making time for myself. And that is probably the number one biggest change I've made this prep. So, like I said, you know, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Don't be afraid. If you couldn't fail, we would all try to achieve some of the biggest things that mean the most important to us. Whether that be, you know, running a marathon in under 3 hours, or whether that be, you know, running an Ironman in under X amount of days, or whatever it is. You would have tried to achieve that goal if you knew that you couldn't fail. And, you know, I'm going to leave everyone with that, and I'm just going to let you just kind of watch the last few minutes of this, or last couple of seconds. I hope you're enjoying the videos.